Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is what we're going to be talking about today. So if you are a Rough Ryder fan, you'll enjoy this video. If you are a tortoise shell fan, you'll enjoy the video. If you're a Warrencliff fan, you'll enjoy the video. And if you are a split back whittler fan, you'll enjoy this video. If you'd like to hear more about this cool little knife from Rough Ryder, go ahead and check out the video. Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Bonjour, privet, guten tag, hola, ciao, konnichiwa, and good day, mate, to all my foreign viewers, and hi to all my viewers out there. Welcome back to the channel. So glad that you could drop in. And today we're going to be looking at this cool little whittler here. And it is a split back whittler from Rough Ryder, tortoiseshell. Had a really specific purpose in getting this. We'll talk about it in a minute. But it is 3 3/4 inches long, pinch bolsters, and threaded bolster. You have nickel silver pins in this, nickel silver turtle shield, pretty cool, and brass liners. It is a split back whittler, and so you have 3 blades, and if you pull this blade out, it is a Warrencliff blade, massive one too, and then 2 smaller pin blades. There they are right there. And before we really take a close look at this, I'm going to let you take a look at this video I shot when I first got this knife. So, looking over this Warrencliff split back whittler. Looks pretty good, actually. Haven't got fully into it, but one thing you notice right away is you can see in the grooves here a little bit of glue, a little bit of haze in the turtle shell. And if you look over here, there's quite a bit of glue right here on the shield. You can see it, I mean, a lot. And also you can see it a lot in this groove. And it's just kind of like all over the place. And when you open your blades up, you can see it all in there. I think this is actually polishing compound. I don't think it's glue. It comes off pretty easy. And what I usually do is just use a little bit of toothpaste, and it really shines up these, cleans up these tortoise shells. They have this haze from the polishing, I think, right there, that sticks on there. And a lot of times people will get off this compound, but you know, they still find that their tortoise shells are hazy. That's how I do it. And you know, you could use case paste, or you know, also I polish my knives with an aluminum polish. Mom's aluminum polish does a really good job on polishing up knife blades. But yeah, usually I just put a little toothpaste on there. That's what I do, and it does a super job at cleaning everything up. So yes, a little more dirty than normal, right? On this one, just kind of indicates to me they're getting in a big hurry to produce these and trying to get them out the door as fast as they can. They're probably having some delays in getting them to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, you know. But anyhow, okay, wow. So this was $14, I think, and 54 cents. Yeah, $14.54. So you don't expect a whole lot when you pay that kind of money for a knife. But man, this thing was really, really dirty. A lot dirtier than I've ever seen on any Rough Rider. And you just have to wonder, if they're getting kind of in a hurry to get these things to America, and whether Smoky Mountain Knife Works is getting kind of backed up there. I don't know. But otherwise, the knife is pretty nice. There's your bolsters. This does not seem to be very well defined right here. This thread. All the other ones are just fine. And I don't know. There's a little bobble there, and that other thread. You can see right there. They're just look like they've been done in kind of a hurry there. So not the normal quality I've been seeing in Rough Rider knives. But I'll tell you something, the quality on this knife for $14.54, wow. It doesn't bother me. So you can see how gunky this thing was in the video. There's a transition. Here's another thing. Transition's kind of high up. Usually on these whittlers, they're rolled over. And you can see it's a little different than normal. You got a tiny bit of gap there. That's a little different. Usually Rough Rider does a really good job on those. But that said, look at this. Yeah, it's smooth here. So at the half stop, you don't, they did it right. You don't have these back springs popping up. And usually, like on a case, the back springs be up like that. And so they're not. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty good job. So the small blades are the same way. We'll take a look at them. At the half stop, completely smooth back spring. Look at that. Pretty nice. Get nice matchstick. Nice polish there. Matchstick nail nicks. It's a little easier to pull these up. It should be, by the way. A little easier to pull them up. Let me give you that pop on them. There it is. Let's look at the transition. Nice transition. That's the way a transition should be. And the front is pretty heavy. So the front on this, I'd say that's getting close to 6. And yeah, probably a 6, because at a 7 I can't push that thing forward on a knife. So yeah, there's the RR. No R bolster. Yay. Let's look down inside. It took me an hour to clean this thing up, by the way. Crazy. Let's see if we could look down in there. There you go. Pretty nice. Nice mirror polish. You can see that on there. There's a little burr in here. You notice that? That's kind of unusual for a Rough Rider. Usually they're pretty nice and clean, and that's what I'm talking about. Just little tiny things about this particular knife. They were in a little bit of a hurry. Really doesn't mean that that's how they're producing them now. It's just, they got in a hurry on this knife. That we can say for sure. Nice polish on your brass divider there. Pretty nice. So, the story on this knife. All right, the reason I got this knife is a couple weeks ago, I did a video on this really nice Colt knife right here. And the question was, why would you buy a Colt when you could buy a Rough Rider? And does Rough Rider provide a pattern like this? So if you can look at these two knives right here, they are exactly the same pattern. Exactly. Matter of fact, the height, the apex on the height of this Warrencliff blade matches the height on this clip blade right here on the Colt. So they are exactly the same pattern, but they're different knives. The blades here are brushed stainless, and here they're mirror polished. And of course, on this one you have, if I could get it open, so the pull on this is a lot stronger. You have a really nice etching on the blade, and of course you have a nice bone in diamond jigged bone. So that's a lot different, and the shield's different. So why would you do this? Yeah, this is a better knife, right? So all the way around, as you look at the knife, there's less bobbles on this knife. It's polished better. The pull's better. The genuine bone and intricate diamond jigged. That's all better than this. So that's why you would buy a knife like this. This was $14.54, brand new. I bought this used for $36. So that's about these. They go for around 40. I actually got some money off on this. Talked the guy down a little before I bought it. But yeah, I don't know. Is it worth 36? I don't know. You know, I like it. I've got a couple of other Colts, and so it went into a little tiny micro collection I have on Colts. And that's it. So this is a okay knife. Little, not the highest quality Rough Ryder I ever received. Definitely would needed cleaning up. But otherwise, you know, typical Rough Ryder. It's good, solid build on this. And I'm glad to have it. Like that tortoise shell. What about you? You like it? All right, guys. Thanks. And thanks for supporting the channel.